What's poppin'? What's poppin'? So your girl came to rant, communicate, conversate, whatever you like to call it. And today I came on here to talk about there will always be another. But first, hi, hello, nice to meet you. My name is Lina. I go by Lina, the Hood Therapist. I am here to help you heal, grow, and thrive. Only if you want to. It is up to you to decide if you want to heal, not just the surface level, my love, but deep down inside in your soul and your spirit. Now, I want you to know that this journey, if you do decide to go on this journey, will not be an easy journey. You might even have to fight for your life, okay? But I believe in you. I believe that you can conquer all the obstacles and all the obstacles and the challenges that comes near you, okay? I believe that you can conquer them. Now, back to the topic at hand, right? There will always be another job, another friend, another family member. And what I mean by family member is, of course, it might not be by blood, but you will find someone that you can call family, okay? Relationship, whatever it is, there is always another. When I tell you, bro, recently motherfuckers been hitting me left and right, and not in a bad way. It's more of a they've been niggas being niggas, of course. Oh, you cute, you're beautiful, talk to me, let's be friends, da 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 da, all this extra shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not like, what the fuck, but like, I'm more of like, can I be left alone? It's like, ever since I stepped out the motherfucking crib, motherfuckers want to hit my line and this, that, and the third, and thought. I'm just like, oh, see, this is why I stay in the crib. Because I don't mind having conversations with people, but sometimes it's just like, at the same time, let me be great, bro. Oh, you're one of those edges, bitch. We do that shit around here. If it's just a little edge thing here, if I don't got my motherfucking flat iron, I'm finna do that, bitch. Wait a minute, what is that? Oh, I'm gonna leave it. Because that's gonna distract me and I ain't gonna get to the message, okay? See, do you want me to talk about that too, or do you just want me to do the message you want me to do? You want me to put that in there too? Cool. My bad, y'all. I was talking to God. So, I was asking if they wanted me to put that message I just got with the distractions and shit. And they said yeah. But, basically, there's always going to be another, okay? There's always going to be another. Those that, if you feel like, right, let me, ding, bring it back a little, right? There will always be another thing, an opportunity, or something that will come into your life, okay? There will always be another. The thing is, you have to decide whether it's a distraction or something that benefits you. Because even though it comes in, even though the opportunity comes in, even though there is another, it can always be bad. It could always be negative. So you have to... Sorry, I had to burp. But, there's always going to be another opportunity. So you should always pay attention to, if you want to keep it or not, right? basically what I'm saying is, if you are holding on to something, and especially if it's something that is bad or something that is not fitting for you, something that is not giving you anything besides headaches and traumas and baggage and all that shit, code, bro, cycles, all that. If it's giving you that, you need to really sit there and realize that there's always going to be another. I don't know if you heard that little squeak, but it's always going to be another, right? There's always going to be. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Look, I turned to my left and I see my neighbor shirtless. He's an elderly man. I'm gonna leave it at that. Anyway, yeah, there's always going to be another. There's always going to be another. For those, especially that are trying to hold on, but I want to make this work, but I haven't met someone like that before. I haven't done anything like this before. I haven't seen anybody like this before. I haven't done no. Like, I love them and I care about them and I want to support them and appreciate them and show them that I genuinely care. And whether it's a job, person, place, or thing, like, it's always going to be another. There's millions of things on this world. There's millions of things that walk this earth. And yes, there might be millions of humans, but there's also millions of dogs, millions of cats, millions of buildings, millions of cars, millions of jobs. They might have certain type of jobs, but there is millions of buildings that you can walk in and ask, hi, how can I help you? Or they ask, hi, how can I help you? And you ask, are you guys hiring? Yes or no. There's so many opportunities. You need to decide whether you want to keep this opportunity that you took and you're not liking, or do you want to go to another opportunity? Like I said, there's always going to be another opportunity. Even when you are on an opportunity that, like, think about it like this. If you're at a job, right, and you have this job and you've been working for this job quite some time, and you're there, but you're constantly seeing, oh, we're hiring for this, and we're hiring for that, and we're hiring for this, and we're hiring for that, we're hiring for this. There's always going to be an opportunity to find something else. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be an opportunity to get another job. There's always going to be another opportunity. There is never not going to be an opportunity for you to get a job, right? So think about that in life. There is always going to be another. There is always going to be something that comes along again and again and again. It might be in a different type of shape. It might be in a different type of body. It might be in a different type of building. It might be in a different type of atmosphere. It might be a different type of energy or environment, energy, whatever. But it is still something that will come right back around that is similar, like a job, a job, a friend, a lover, shit, a car. It doesn't matter. Like, there will always be another opportunity for you to take to get something better, to get something new, or to fall back and get something that is the same, or fall back and get something that's worse than what you got. It all depends on how you choose what you choose, right? If you chose the fucked up individual, and then a nice guy comes along and you're still with the fucked up individual, and you're just like, you see that this person is better, and you decide to say fuck the old toxic individual and say, let's try this new opportunity that just came to me. Like I said, there's always going to be another. There's always going to be another person that hits on you. There's always going to be another person that tries to ask you out. There's always going to be another job that comes on your timeline and asking, oh, we're hiring for this. We're hiring for that. We're hiring for this. We're hiring for that. There's always going to be another person that comes on your path where, oh, let's be friends. Oh, let's have a conversation. Oh, let's talk. Let's do this. Let's do that. There's always going to be another opportunity. There's always going to be another opportunity until you die. Do you know how many times I got asked out, bro? Within the month, do you know how many times I had interacted with some men that looked at me and was like, hey, yo, like, what's up? Do you know how many? Girl, you know how many? You know how many motherfuckers have to reject? Like, it's not even funny. Like, and not even only that. Do you know how many opportunities that I let pass by working at my job, by like with other jobs? Of course, there's a lot of buildings around. I could have worked there. I could have worked here. I could have worked there. I could have worked here. I could have worked there. But I decided to work there. And it really doesn't matter, right, where you work, as long as you're happy. Or it doesn't matter the opportunity that you chose, should I say. It only matters how it makes you feel. There we go. Thank you. It only matters how it makes you feel. Do the opportunity that you chose, does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel bad? Does it make you feel like shit? Does it make you feel like you're aggressive? Does it make you feel like you're sad? Does it make you feel like you're sensitive? Does it make you feel like you're this happy-go-lucky person? Does it make you feel great? Does it make you feel blessed? Does it make you feel abundant? Does it make you feel like you are on top of the world? Or does it make you feel like trash? That's what really matters. But at the end of the day, you gotta understand there are certain opportunities that you took that doesn't make you happy. And I'm here to tell you, there's always gonna be another. There's always gonna be another. There's always gonna be another. There's always. Bro, my eye has been so dry lately. Well, not my eye, like the corner of my eye, bro. Them little dry, crusty parts. That shit nasty as fuck. And I wash my face every fucking day. It's just, I be rubbing my face, like my eyes, because I be feeling like there's a shit in it. And not only that, sometimes my hair getting in it. I'm getting off topic, but I'm here to tell you there's always going to be another opportunity. I'm here to tell you there's always going to be another thing that you can try. There's always going to be another hobby. There's always going to be another car. There's always going to be another job. There's always going to be another lover. There's always going to be another friend. There's always going to be another chance to talk about whatever happened. There's always going to be another chance to get money. There's always going to be another chance to figure out life. There's always going to be another chance to let go of shit. There's always going to be another chance. There's always going to be another. Always. Like I said, until the day you die. Confirmation is 444 right now on the timer. I wish I had my motherfucking phone to show you bitches. My other phone to show you motherfuckers. But it is 444 on the timer right now. And I'm only saying that because I've seen 444 all day today. Don't worry about, well, even if there's another opportunity, I'm afraid to take the step because what if it don't work out? What if it doesn't do this? What if I can't do this? What if I can't do that? What if it fails on me? What if this happens and that happens and this happens and that happens and this? Who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, you will always be protected. 444. You will always be protected. And not only that, bro, you know what's funny? People try to deter you from making a choice. And that's the thing. I was at work today, right? And I did call off. I did leave early. I did not feel good. And I was not trying to stay in that atmosphere because I'm like, I don't got time for the bullshit. And not only that, the motherfuckers that I was working with at that time, I'm just like, you know what? It's cool. I don't mind leaving today. I'm not really here for this. I'm still in my mind thinking on what I should do with the situation anyway. So it's just like, okay, cool. Whatever. But when I clocked in, right, what happened was I was going to clock in, and then we have 2 clock shifts. 2 clock things, and one was for, basically they both were free. And so I go, and I was heading to the first one that was next to me, but somebody literally comes and cuts me off and gets on that. So I'm just like, all right, cool. And then I go to the other one. And like, cause I'm not paying no mind to it, so I'm getting to the other one. Like, I go to the other one because the other one's literally right there, which I don't know. I was like, I don't know. I don't know why they did that. But when I got to there, I realized why they did that. It's because the other one was not working. It was acting weird. But the thing was, I literally was there, and am I twacking? I'm not twacking. Yo, hold on. I'm probably looking real weird, but I feel like that damn hair there, bro. I don't care, bro. I'm twacking like a muff. I'm not twacking because there's this little section here, and then not only that, I have a little, and then you don't know how wigs be, bro. And not only that, my skin been acting a little weird, but I'm not surprised, right? So back to what I was saying. I get on there, right, and I see that it's malfunctioning, and it's like it's going on and off and on, like it's on, and then when you press like start work, you have to put in your information and stuff like that, and there it was literally going, the part where it was the information, and you show the information and show the information, and it would come off, come off, basically flashing, like flash off, on, off, on, off, on. I'm trying to give y'all a imagination of it, right? And so I'm looking at it, and it's saying off, on, off, on, off, on. Like the numbers is showing, not showing, not showing, basically. And so I'm asking one of my leads, because they were right there, and I'm just like, hey, this thing is acting like that. And I was like, oh, what? And he's jokingly, he's like, oh, what, you don't want, he said, you don't want that to be your, code or whatever. And I looked at it, and it literally is 4. It was like 9 fours, I think. And I'm just sitting there like, I wouldn't mind that being my fours, because I wouldn't mind that being my code, because 4 like that is protection. You are being protected. 4 is protection. And of course 4 means other things, but for me, mainly 4 means protection. Every time I see 4, that means I am protected. Just like I just seen 4 to show you guys, or to tell you guys, don't worry about. Oh, and yeah, let me tell y'all that before I get back to that. I was like, I don't mind having that because it's protection, right? And he was like, oh yeah. He was like, yeah, that's true. And then I go to the locker, right? And I was about to go to a top locker, but it was filled, because that's the thing. It was open. So one of the lockers were open, right? And it was empty. And I don't know why I didn't go to that open locker. I just left it, and I went to one of the other lockers, and I had opened it, and it was, there was something in it. So I literally was like, all right, cool, whatever. So I literally go to the other locker that was already open, wide open. Tell me why that bitch was the number 4. Bro, when I'm telling you, I sat there and I stood at that shit, and I'm just looking up at the sky, and I'm just like, okay, God, okay. You're obviously telling me I'm protected, and not only that, there's also going to be a message with that, whether now or later. There was a message then, and there's a message now, right? And now that I'm thinking about, or should I say now that I'm sitting here having this conversation with you guys, another message came in, right? It's like, don't worry about taking a next step, getting, basically taking the leap into the next opportunity. Taking a leap into letting go of the thing that is causing you problems, causing you pains, causing you stress, causing you so much depression, causing you so much anxiety, causing you so much shit. Don't worry about that shit. Let that shit go, and go to the new. There's always going to be another one. There's always going to be another open door. You are protected. Don't worry about that shit. Especially if you follow God, you walk with God, you move with God, you are always going to be protected. You are always going to be okay. Even in the moments where you feel like nothing is going right for you, and you feel like everything's going wrong, and you feel like you're not going to be okay, this and the third, and God shows you again. You might have a moment, but you'll get through it. You will be okay. There's always going to be another opportunity for you to rise. There's always going to be another opportunity for you to let go and heal and grow and thrive. There will always be another opportunity for you. The thing is, are you going to believe there's going to be another opportunity or not? Y'all, after, you know, I'm not gonna hold y'all. We're gonna get a little personal. A little personal. You know me, I always get a little personal, right? But, you know, after my my last situation, right? I told myself that I'm really not interested in talking to motherfuckers. Like I just I don't know how to explain it. Like, when it comes to being like intimate, like me and you dating or talking to getting to that dating point, it's just like I don't really feel like doing that, right? Like, especially after, like I said, what I went through. So I'm just like, my bad, got a notification. But it's like I don't know. It's just like I'm not really interested in dating right now. Like, I'm not really interested in getting to know somebody right now. Like, I'm focused on myself, focused on me, right? But every time I step out the door, there was somebody that is trying to holler at me, trying to get to know me, trying to talk to me, trying to do this, that. They're staring. They're what's up? Hey, yo, hi, waving, all that shit, right? Bro, literally today I was in the car with my mom, right? She basically kidnapped me right when I got off work, and I was literally finna go sit down and stuff and relax. Cause like I said, I wasn't feeling well. So I was like, all right, I'm finna go. Okay, dude, you're literally blowing me up for what, bro? I'm sorry. You know them niggas that be, when you post something on the motherfucking gram or some shit, motherfuckers start blasting your motherfucking shit. Oh, you're this, you're that, you're this. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, if you want to do that, cool, that's your life. But, like, doing, like, fucking liking, like, 7 pictures in a row, trying to get noticed. Like, I'm so used to this shit. Like, can you stop still going to? That motherfucker's still going too. How many motherfucking likes is there? Hold on. Oh, you lucky I can't check. You lucky I can't check right now. Oh, actually I can. My bad. The glitch. That's more like 7. 15 crazy though. He's still going too. That's what I mean, bro. Especially when it comes to interacting with somebody. Like, there's always going to be another opportunity. There's always going to be someone that likes you. There's always going to be someone that want to talk to you. Get to know you. Let's be friends. Yada, 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 this, that, and the third, right? Oh, back to what I was saying. I was literally, bro, he is liking my shit. Okay, maybe that was 15. Anyway. Like I said, I basically got kidnapped because we had to go somewhere and do some paperwork and all that stuff. Being an adult, right? And I was on the passenger side, and I seen these 2 dudes walking, right? And I'm just staring, because, like, that's just what I do, because I don't mind looking, right? You know, like, especially when it comes to, like, these humans. Like, I don't mind looking at these humans, because you, like, you get to see the different art, the art that, I don't know, the different art that God made, basically. And I was looking at him, and I guess he seen that I was staring at him, but I wasn't making no faces or nothing, right? I was just there looking, like, and we literally locked eyes. He looking, I'm looking, he looking, I'm looking, and me and my mama moving, like, my mama started driving, so we going, and he literally, and this is, let me get the picture straight so you can be in here, right? So we're driving, right? Picturing you in the car, and you're on the passenger seat. You look to your right, you see 2 dudes coming towards you, and you're going towards them. So they're doing this, right? The guy that's on the furthest end caught your eye, and y'all looking at each other to the point where you're literally driving. He looking at me, and he smiled, and then he do a little Bro, he do it behind his friend type of, because they walking and we were passing. So we were passing by. He literally goes from, let me do it this way. So it's him. No. If we're here on this side, he's on this side, and this is his friend. They walking, right? He literally looks back and look that way. Like he literally took his head, go. I was just sitting there like, nigga, you're special. These niggas is funny, bro. One thing about men, even though I can't get, like, I don't interact with them, or should I say, I'm not really, I'm not really good at talking to them in conversations. Like, don't get me wrong, because I can talk to them. It's more of a, they kind of do too much sometimes. So I'm just like, right? But these niggas in this motherfucking world is hilarious, bro. These niggas is funny. 20% already, lame. But yeah, basically, I was basically saying, like, there's always going to be another opportunity, whether it's in love, friendship, business, making money, finding a career, finding a hobby, living life, buying a new car, buying a new home, finding something for you, bro. There's always going to be another opportunity. There's always going to be another. There's always going to be another. But the thing is, you have to decide if what it is that you are being shown is worth your time. You know, do not settle for less. I literally said this in one of my last videos. Do not settle for less. You don't need to settle for less, bro. Never settle for less. There's so much shit in this motherfucking world, bitch. Never settle for less. What are we talking about? Never settle for less, bro. A literal stranger, let me tell y'all, a literal stranger bought me a motherfucking, I'm getting distracted. Goddamn notifications. A motherfucker literally bought me an umbrella. And that umbrella was like $22, and it was a big umbrella, a stranger. And I know it's like, oh, it's not nothing. It's just $22. There's nothing like that. But why would you ever just give a stranger $22? They're not homeless. They have a job. They make money. All that. And they're not your waiter, they're not your server, they're none of that. They're grocery shopping just like you're grocery shopping, and they have the money for this stuff. They just don't want to buy it. Would you ever do that? Would you ever go and like, oh, I'll get you an umbrella because it's storming outside? Why not? I'm gonna be nice today. Some people will, not all. Exactly. So don't settle for less. There's motherfuckers that will literally give you a motherfucking umbrella in the storm just because. Why the fuck not, right? Right. So, do not settle for less. Especially when you're choosing the opportunity that's coming in. Or should I say, especially when you are being shown an opportunity. Do not settle for less. There's always going to be another one. There's always going to be another person that walks in. There's always going to be another job. But the thing is, they are not always going to be the same. They're going to be different. One is going to be good for you. One is going to be bad for you. It's up to you to decide if it's good for you or bad for you. I know this is a lot, but take it one day at a time, step by step, bro. Because life is life, you know. Sometimes shit happens, right? But don't settle for less and hold on to things that's not going to help you, you know. Don't do that, because that's only, you know, putting yourself down. That's only causing you pain. Nobody else but you. So, do you, baby. Do not motherfucking allow yourself to be stuck in a cage that these people put you in. Don't. Do you. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself. Get your motherfucking shit together, bitch. What the fuck? Get your shit together. There'll always be another opportunity. But anyway, that's about it, because I feel like I'm repeating myself. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, check out my channel for more content like this. Yes, I am saying that shit again now. Cause show me some love, and let's be honest, you really don't have to show me love, because at the end of the day, God shows me love, and He will always show me. Will always show me love, and I don't have to worry about you. If you want to be fake and phony and haters and just want to be seen on the sidelines, hi love, let me be your entertainment. Period. Have fun, enjoy yourself. And anything that you throw at me, especially when it comes to negative shit, it's not gonna work. But it's cool. You know who I'm talking to. But for those that don't do that, and they be chilling, and they be liking, and they be commenting, they be having conversations and all that, you got this, my love. Keep going, keep thriving, keep being the best you motherfucking can. Do not let these motherfucking haters stop you. Do not motherfucking settle for less. Do not motherfucking hate like the rest of them. Keep going, keep thriving, keep being the best you can, like I just said, and let go of all that negative shit. And if your day was not... I'm moving a little too fast. I hope you had a blessed day today, my love. And if your day was not blessed today, I hope that tomorrow will be blessed. Keep pushing forward. Like I said, never settle for less. Because there'll always be another motherfucker that'll come in that bitch and show you the motherfucking best. Peace out, y'all.